Hello, everybody. So, here I am, and I'm going to talk a little bit on innovations today. But before I start that, most of you would definitely know me, but still, because I most probably be sharing this in all my connections, but still, just in case, I am Salma Musa, and I have this YouTube called Salma Musa Talks, and I'm there on LinkedIn, Facebook, IG, you name it. But apart from that, I'm a business growth mentor specifically focused towards innovations and especially deep technology. We look at two aspects of it, mentoring innovators to make sure that their products are commercialized and commercially viable. And further to that, go into the markets and look at scaling up through investments or global customer adoption. In simple, that's what it is. But having said that, in the last few years, I have been working across sectors. I have mentored entrepreneurs across sectors, across industries. I call that as my learning phase of this journey, right? And we've been through a pandemic, in and out, the whole thing, the episode of all the things that happen. But right now, as I move forward, we are very well positioned to be focused on innovation. And my journey began with innovation. In fact, my love for innovation started in late 1990s, right around early 2000s, where I was working in an R&D firm. Designation said managing director, but I was literally doing everything from the lab work to the paperwork to the patent work to the even the banking work, right? So was through the system in the company and have worked with a lot of patents. I've worked directly with the patent office, done a lot of innovative, applications, especially in automobile industry. And post that, I've been working with Velu Institute of Technology, TBI, and helping tech-focused startups in regards to getting grants, getting funding, getting, the idea to in market stage. I've had entrepreneurs with a soapbox of a product with wires hanging out of it and gone forward to, become today a post series or pre series round startups. And apart from that, I myself have been so excited to see the young innovate that through BITT itself, I had run a few years of grants for early stage entrepreneurs, helping them build their MVPs. So done it, seen it all. So in thought that it's time now to start talking about innovation. Why is it time now? Of late, I've been reading a lot, commenting a lot, and seeing a lot of people in the industry talk about how the in the the nation, in fact the country, is one of the fastest growing ecosystem. Business is growing, and somewhere recently I read that there were some 86,000 small businesses started out in the last couple of years, and there's a lot happening there. But I see this huge gap, right? This super huge gap where innovation is slipping away between in that gap. A lot of us, a lot of businesses are looking at becoming innovation consumers. In fact, I had commented this in a recent LinkedIn post that we as a nation have more and more bending towards becoming innovation consumers rather than producers. Whereas we've been known for some of the best works coming out of us, best innovations coming out of us. So, as of today, and in fact, not today, like I've been going on for a long time thinking about it, but just last evening had a detailed talk with my mentor, and what we came up was the fact that innovation is where what is calling me, and if not me, who else then, right? So I've been in the ecosystem, I've done it, I've seen it, I've succeeded, I've failed, I've done all the jargons of things, right? Done the circus, been in the ring. So why not start now? So I'm very excited about this journey going forward, which I'm taking up specifically for tech focused startups and businesses, not just startups, but also businesses. And And hence, these videos, which I intend to release on my YouTube channel, would be more focused about innovations. I'd also be talking with a few tech focused people, various from industries. But as of now, I would like to start putting in a bit of my 2 cents in these videos. Today, I'm going to talk about something very important. Recently, I was talking to the patent controller, ex patent controller from Chennai, a very good friend, father figure, and a mentor to me. And he was just saying that 8 out of 10 patent applications are just for the name of patent applications. They don't get commercialized. And the conversation went in such a way where it was natural, right? Not all of us cannot do everything. We're not good at everything. So if you're an innovator, if you have been, you've been able to come up with something which is very unique, which is new, naturally the journey is going to be an uphill task. And for that, understanding the business aspect of it, understanding how you would make money on it, will you make money on it or not, or which is the market, who are your consumers, will they be open to adopt your innovation, will they be ready to learn the application of your innovation, will they be ready to pay you for it? Tons of questions, right? Tons and tons of questions. And even worse, when you get down to execution, it gets even worse. So it's natural. It's not, the problem is not that 8 or 9 out of 10 patent applications are just, you know, there for the namesake on the list and not getting commercialized. The problem is that these innovators do not get the right help at the right time. That's the most important thing. And I can be very close to my heart is my own journey, right? I was working with my father. He had come up with a product which was an automobile car fuel stabilizer. At the lab level, I was testing it to be doing around 60 to 70, almost touching 80 kilometers per liter. And this I'm talking in early 2000s. It's a patented product. But the ecosystem, the resources, the support that we got at that time. And I was around 80, around early 20s, right? And I was not equipped the way I am today to support an innovative startup or a product. So hence my father and I did not get the support what it was. It was one of his last products and which had interest from some of the big companies across the world, including our own Maruti Suzuki and such kind of brands, right? But still, helping him understand, helping me and him understand the business aspect to successfully take that product to the market and make something out of it did not happen. Not till his death as well, right? So I get that. I get that challenge, that problem that each innovators have. So today, in through these videos, through these talks, I would like to first start off with saying that those were long gone days, those were dinosaur days. Now we are at this phase that I'm sure any of you working on any innovation do not have to worry the way we used to at those days. You can get help. I am one of your help. And like me, there are thousands others, or at least hundreds, would actually give you the right help. So if you have something which you're working on, if you've patented something, if your patent application is in process, you are unclear about how to take the next step forward to make money out of it, you can always drop a message to me. You can reach me through various modes, right? You can comment on this video, or you could just ping me on any of the social media inboxes. I'm available. But today in this video, the first takeaway, a couple of things that I would like to say is one, for starters, if you're working on a product, a hardware, deep technology product, the most important, the key aspect of it is to document the progress. Most often innovators say, okay, we're trying it out, we're testing it out. If it succeeded, we will you document it and then move forward. Absolutely not suggested. Because in those wrong steps is where the right formula sits, always. And especially when you're dealing with hardware, with deep technology, redoing things makes millions of steps come together, fall in line to bring that one output. And for you to document those each step that you're doing, even if it's going wrong, is the key here. Because most often innovators are innovating because either they've had a problem or they believe that there is a problem that they can solve, or for that matter, they think they are, skilled for it, or their knowledge encourages them to look at a problem to solve on it with a solution which does not exist. So the most important thing is to document. Start documenting your, research and development, even from the research stage. Even at the stage when you are starting to think, even if there is a problem that exists, even at the stage where you are even thinking that that sector is where you want to innovate in, start documenting it. And when I say document, it's not just scribbling in a book, or or a diary or a journal and leaving it somewhere. No, use tools as simple as Google Drives or things that will keep your document your information, your thoughts, your progress beyond your email ID or a a laptop or a phone or a notebook, beyond you. And when you start doing that, try to streamline it. Most often, we do it in a manner where it's a free flow. You're just writing it down as you do, right? As you think. But in this case, streamline it, structure it in a manner that is more easy to understand. How to do it? Yes, I could always double click on that topic in the future videos. But having said that, at this point of time, what I would say is streamline it in such a manner that you're looking at it from a zoomed out view. When somebody just, like, if you one fine day completely blank thought, clear mind, and you open that document, you should be able to, one, find yourself. You should be able to find where you were working on, what you were working on, and most importantly, you should be able to move forward. Most often documentations yourselves are so confusing that each time when you open your own research data, you're lost and you do not know where to start from. So documentation is the key. And the second thing to go about it in the research aspect, in the development aspect, is to keep putting yourself out in the market, out in the sector that you are working on. Keeping yourself locked in a lab or a research room, or in your bedrooms or in your living room, and doing things for yourself, thinking that you are coming up with something unique, is not going to help the cause. Because as you do that, the world is a fast growing world. We are at a very fast paced world. You would not even know by the time you're done with your work and you step out with your product, the product might already be in the market. You never know about it. So put yourself out there, not just secondary research, even the actual in person, on field research. Visit companies that you think might adopt your innovation. Talk to people and make sure that you keep evolving as an innovator as well. You have to understand that the trends, the industry, the technology, the things that are happening out in the world is at a very fast pace. And if you have to come up with something that's ahead of time, then your pace has to further increase. So make sure that you put yourself out there, keep educating yourself. A holistic growth of progress in R&D is always with an axis of execution and an axis, vertical axis of knowledge. It cannot just be knowledge, or it just cannot be execution. So get out there, keep learning, keep going to courses, keep studying, keep speaking to the faculty members. And the third most important part is to reach out to experts. In the present days of things, there are a lot of the technology business incubators are doing amazing work. There are different, in every industry, there are good and bad. You, as a person behind the innovation, should be intelligent enough to see what is best left aside, what is best adopted. So keep visiting these tech-focused support system incubators, accelerators, faculty members, and especially universities. You definitely need to have domain experts along with you at the research time. Please understand every technology requires different vantage points. It's just not your point of view that's going to bring an end outcome. I again keep coming back. At an age of early 20, I and my father, as the research head, as the innovator, would have hours and hours of arguments in the lab. My only thing to him would be, you know what, let's go to a university and find out if there is this kind of a technology already being worked on. Let's open and challenge for your youth to come and see if they can work around this technology that you're working on. And his only fear would be that it's a new innovation, it's not patented, it would be copied, all kinds of things, right? Yes, there is a chance that these hardware, deep technology innovations can be copied, but then you can also protect it by, by ensuring that the core, what you say, specifications of the product is not disclosed, but putting yourself out there, giving bits and pieces of that research to various teams, working with different minds, bringing different perspectives, progresses the innovation faster, opens your mind up for different perspectives, knowledge, and technologies, and three, makes your product even more better when a single person is working. So these are the three things that I would say that you'll have to consider. But having said that, I'm always available here for further chat. It has been good speaking with you. We'll keep having these conversations. You're going to hear a lot more of me talking on innovations, a lot more of people around innovations, and we'll also double click on different sectors and the kind of innovations that can happen in that. And I'd also be bringing in a few innovators who are working on something beautiful and give them a chance to be out there with us, right? Ask those questions that they might just slip out on covering when they are working on their products. So, a lot more to come, but follow and subscribe my channel. I'm just doing it because I love doing it. I'm not, going on a paid campaign or anything like that. It's just purely through the heart. So if you believe that there's something interesting coming through this way, subscribe to my channel. Have a lovely day and an evening. Good day to all of you.